This is the behind the scenes for episode 1 of the Fusion League, which is part of the Flow channel sort of network. The storyboard and the kind of concept of the Fusion League, I kind of came up with the basic idea, right? And then Adam and I basically sat down and we talked about mainly, I guess, kind of the sort of influences that we liked and what we wanted to kind of bring into this, right? So we love stuff like Batman, you know, all the Marvel kind of superhero stuff. That was very much kind of a heavy influencing factor on this. We didn't want it to go too far the other way in terms of like Power Rangers and things like that. We wanted to keep it quite gritty.
Yeah, quite cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The conditions we're shooting in, parkour in slightly wet ground, but we're professional. That's how we roll.
I'd already got this idea of this kind of this one main character in my mind's eye he was going to be the Don, you know. He was going to be, I don't know, he's well educated, but he's a bit of a master of movement, and we're talking, I mean, the whole concept of the Fusion League is to kind of bring together all these different styles of movement. The idea of the main character, Cage, as we've called him, he knows a bit of everything. But what we wanted to do was then bring in the real masters of each of those skills, and I guess give them a bit of a spotlight in each episode, but do it in a way that wasn't just, here's like a 3-minute or whatever it might be, 5-minute show reel of Capoeira, you know. We wanted to do it in a way that was gonna show it with a bit of a story, really show it off in a new light, you know.
A lot of these films, and some of them don't really kind of show off the movement in a really kind of really slick and cool way. Sometimes it's overlooked, and you know, sometimes I've seen some series or you know, film or something where you're waiting for the big action and you only get like a 30-second piece at the end. And so we wanted to really kind of make the movement the highlight of each episode. You know, with episode 1 we was you know, heavily focused on the Capoeira master, which is played by Fabio Santos. And and he really kind of put his sort of cool twist on it, because obviously he moves in a really nice and sort of cool way.
I started back in Brazil when I was around 14 years old. Moved back to UK when I was around 18. That's when I met the guys from Free One, and then when we started to train together, and that's when I started to get involved in parkour as well. And yeah, since then we always been involved in projects like this, and I was quite happy as well to be part of this project. Was really excited. Cage will come in and find me. I will be doing my thing there, training by myself, and he kind of tests me, do a little bit of the game together with me, and check my level and hand me the belt. That's when he goes into a bit more of the capoeira. We're looking at showcasing these cool sort of movement styles, but we want to bring it all together in a genuinely exciting story, not a cheesy story, not a kind of over the top story or anything, but a genuine kind of online series that people can really kind of get into and start to enjoy the characters for. Cage is obviously our main character. Now episode 1 needs to kind of give a little bit away about him, but at the same time he's such a mysterious character, even in his costume, and Ad's had a huge kind of say in terms of making sure that maintained, you know, even with, because we made sure his face is covered. And who knows, like down the line we might start revealing more about that stuff, but the dialogue also reflects that mystery, where he isn't giving everything away. He's holding his cards close to his chest, and but still giving enough to kind of create a bit of an excitement to the story. So basically we set up the ADR, and we made sure that everything was in pre-production, everything was scripted, and so on the day we did the dialogue, and we knew that we was going to shoot ADR afterwards, and yeah, so we had Fabio and Cage in the studio, and we literally did the ADR, and it went perfectly. Fabio saying, sure, it's a capoeira belt. Take one. Sure, it's a capoeira belt.
All will become clear. I will explain it now. Let's play. All will become clear. I will explain everything, but for now, let's play.
Humour me. Humour me. Cut.
Thanks me what?
I'm gonna have to do this for fucking 24 episodes! It's like, yeah, you're right, my name's Adam! And action! I have my reasons.
Wait. Okay, yep, we got that, Fab. So that's a wrap on Fabio's ADR, and I've actually still got a long kind of speech at the end that I need to record. But yeah, well done, Fab. That's it. We'll get that done.
Wait.
And that's how we do it in the ADR lab.
So I was really pleased with how Cage developed as a character, and is still going to, you know, this is just the first taste of that. We've kept that mysterious element in the dialogue, we've kept that mysterious element in the script as a whole, and that's going to grow and develop throughout these episodes. So it was your idea to bring in Capoeira for the first one, and I think, having seen the edit, it was the perfect choice, because it's just one guy, Fabio, hugely talented in our three-run team, hugely talented guy, and it meant that it was a simple way for us to kind of develop the episode around the Capoeira, around Cage, and it's just the perfect introduction to the Fusion League, and I think it leaves it open now for the next episodes, which are going to follow obviously, and we're really excited about shooting.
It's going to be exciting. It's a long project, and we're looking forward to you know, getting stuck in and making it really exciting.
Definitely, so I hope you enjoy.